Welcome to round number 3. We're on the play here. We've got a fairly decent start with the Cloud into Spell Stutter. And we have a Ninja, hopefully to add some pressure. So I think this is keepable. He's also blue. We've faced nothing but blue this whole tournament. But this time I think we're going to get busy. I think we're going to take him down. So we're going to play the Cloud. We don't need to snap anything yet. By next turn we can go for a Ninja, depending on whether or not we fear. Well, there's nothing we can do against this Spire Golem with this current hand, so we're just going to wait. And he's obviously going to crash in. We're going to take it. I think we're just going to hit him with Ninja next turn, and we can set up a snap play and try and get ahead on cards that way. So let's take the damage. He may just pass. If he goes for a Delver, we're going to Sprite it. Actually, pretty much anything will Sprite. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. So now we can get the Spell Stutter back. We may have a problem with a Spire Golem, but we can't stop that. So I suppose we can probe here. I don't want to cast the life though, so because we're potentially racing here. So at least see what's up. So he's got 2 island, counterspell, brainstorm. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and preordain. And yeah, we'll just crash in. 2 island, counterspell, brainstorm, preordain. Obviously going to return the Ninja, and then our snap is nice because it can't be countered. It's just going to destroy his bear no matter what. And we have a Daze. So if he does draw a Spire Golem, we've got that down too. So now he has Island, Counterspell, Brainstorm, Preordain. And 1 unknown because he drew that. So this looks pretty good. It's a pretty nice swing in tempo for us. Unfortunately, we won't be able to untap 2 lands, but we still get to crash in for a turn and draw another card. So he's tanking, I guess, going with a Preordain or Brainstorm. Preordain. So let's see what he draws with that, or does with that. Bottom, top. And he's just going to stay on D. We're going to play a snap and attack. And maybe we even get a counter out of him, because sometimes people don't know that this is still going to happen, whether or not they counter it. And he is certainly uncertain, because there would be no reason to even take time and debate and think about this. He knows we have Spell Stutter Sprite. So we'll just wait for this guy. Okay. Now we will attack you. Let's go. So we knew he has Counterspell, Island, Brainstorm. Actually, yeah, okay, he played that island last turn. Okay. We have a Spire Golem for next turn, which is very nice. We could cast it now, but obviously he has the Counterspell. Not. So he may cast a Brainstorm here. But we could have cast Spell Stutter Sprite to counter it, I suppose. Spire Golem, if he resolves one, is pretty disconcerting. This Daze, we're probably going to burn on just anything that it will be able to counter because it's not doing much for us here. But we do have a lot of pressure on. If he doesn't actually have a creature, he's in trouble. Yep, tempo is an important thing, I do tell you. Yep. So he basically has island counter, or no, just counterspell left because he cast the island. So we just know he has a counterspell. And he may have just seen that he doesn't really have anything going on, like he doesn't have any action. If he casts a Delver, we can go for the Spell Stutter Sprite, and then when he goes to the counter, we can daze it. Alright, that's exactly what's about to happen. Cool. And we want the Spell Stutter to resolve, so we're going to daze the counter spell. And hopefully he doesn't have something else. That actually looked like different counterspell art. Oh, he's got a daze also. Crazy. Alright. Well, I think he has one more counterspell in hand, because I don't think that was the art. We still get to attack, draw a card, we still get to resolve Spire Golem, so we're still very much in control. Being on the play is a huge difference, makes a huge difference. And look at all this land. Again, 5th game in a row. So definitely too many lands in the deck. I think that's fairly safe to assume. Yeah, this is just a circus. It's a 3-ring circus right now, the amount of lands we're drawing. 18 lands only, and we're seeing minimum 8 pretty much every game. It's unheard of. Alright, so we get a bash in again. It's pretty nice. He drew pretty well with that brainstorm, but I think he's out of gas now, I hope. Looks like he's probably got just one more bit of gas along with the counter spell. He's just debating whether or not he's willing to risk it. And it's okay, because this Sprite we rebought, so it's a bit of card advantage for us. But card advantage is kind of irrelevant if the cards that you're drawing are all useless lands. I mean, I guess we could use it. And I don't think there's any sequence of draws that would make us want to use the Phyrexian mana. He'll probably counter this. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah. Spell Stutter Sprite. Oh no. Alright, I'll take the double block here. If he's going to go that way. Oh, just a chump block, and he's thinking maybe he can flip the Delver. Or not. Okay, it's still a 2-for-1, it's fine. Okay, he's catching the same bad luck that we had. We're passing it along, we're paying it forward. One last card, I think it's counterspell, so he's going to attack, and we'll just kind of race him. Well, I was hoping for a ninja, but what are you gonna do? Wow, he still didn't get there. So he's on a turn 2 clock regardless. I'm gonna try it. Oh, he's out of cards. Okay. Hooray. I think we got this. Looks pretty good for us. I could block here. Actually, I think I'm gonna block here. That's really his only way to stop our flying onslaught. So let's see if we can get a ninja going. 2 AKs and a land. Yeah, I guess we do that. Kind of just cycle through all that. We'll attack and we'll play Cloud of Fae, and then he's just relegated to chump blocking with whatever he draws, even if it is a flyer. That's really why I took the trade with the Delves. It just puts the game so far out. Alright, let's win. It's no blue fog, so no need to waste time. Boom. Okay, so we're cutting some lands for the sideboarded game. At least one, probably two. I'm just going to do that right now out of spite. Just cut 2 lands. Okay. The interesting thing, though, is that we're going to be bringing in some higher casting cost cards. Ninja, again, I think is coming out. And all these mono blue mirrors, I think he's just coming out, so dispels, we want serrated arrows. Snap was not that exciting. Probe, only marginally exciting. I think we'll do that. So how does that look? The curve is similar, a little bit harsher. This is pretty much like a 3-drop, so it's kind of in there. Yeah, let's try this out. He's probably taking out bears. He's probably taking out... We didn't see much else. Now it'll be funny. We'll probably be screwed for the next game and not able to cast arrows. We don't have a lot for the mirror. Maybe we want Echoing Truth. But what do we take out? We could take out the other probes. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. It's all about tempo. And seeing what he has is fine, but blue draws so much that what he has is going to change drastically between the first turn we play probe and 3 turns down the road. His hand could be completely different. So that information, while it's important, I think might just be better as something that's more of just a pure gas spell. Actually does something to affect the board or affect the tempo of the game. So we're just bringing in a lot more spells, taking out some creatures, took out some lands because the lands have been killing us, just completely killing us. And I'm fairly certain, my guess is that it's because we draw so much with this, with the AKs and the probes and the ponders and the gushes. It seems like we're just seeing more lands than we would be normally. But who knows, maybe it's just an insanely ridiculous streak that we're going on. So we're here in game 2 and we're going to be on the draw. And I don't know what's going on with this person. Could be us, actually. I'm going to check the connection here. Yeah, that doesn't look good. So we're going to have to reconnect and we'll be back.